So today I have something kind of interesting, I guess, for you. So usually when I mod a pedal, um, I find a lot of cool stuff, or at least I find a few things, but there was almost nothing with this that I could find that was pretty cool, that I was really worth doing anything. So I decided to be a little creative and just rewired a bunch of things on the inside without actually adding any switches. So there's a few wires in there rearranged, hooking things up. But anyways. This is a Rocktek distortion. I have painted it to have what I call this 80s silver glam. So it's a silver paint, but it has some pink and blue iridescent quality to it. It's pretty cool looking. It's not the best paint job. There's some bubbling, but I did with the spray paint. I'm not that good, but I did what I could do. So it's weird. So this doesn't work as it normally did, but this distortion is very plain Jane. Like there was nothing exciting about it. A DS1 is more exciting than this distortion. This distortion is so simple, so plain. Like this distortion from your amp's gonna be cooler than this. So it was very boring. So the original use is gone now, but we can play it the weird way. So our level still works, but this is what happened. This is the weird part. The distortion no longer works, and then the tone and the distortion are kind of combined into one. I'm not sure exactly how it's behaving, but it's almost like, depending on what part of the tone you have it selected to, it's gonna give more distortion to that part or just make other weird things happen. So you just have to see. And yes, there's a cat right here. But anyways, let's just hear this. Let's hear our clean tone first. Now remember, it's that horrible playing again. I still haven't recorded anything else with that guitar. Now let's hear it on. Notice how weird it acts with those like slides. Wait, it's different. Another cat. See, it's pretty simple. It's nothing too exciting that happened with this pedal. So this pedal is going to be in my list of pedals that I'm not going to modify again because they're not. Well, I'm sure other people could do cooler stuff with them, but for how I mod things, this pedal, it's going to be a pass for me in the future. But yeah, let's hear this with a maybe a synth. And it sounds a little different when we do that. Let's hook it up to our monologue. Like I said, let's hear this. Come on, and okay, we gotta turn the monologue on. All right. I was gonna wait to mod this because I've been just doing other stuff, but this pedal was all taken apart, and I wanted to go ahead and mod it before I lost the pieces, so I went ahead and modded it since it was already taken apart. So let's hear this clean tone. We're gonna hear this real quick. Oh, we We plugged in the wrong plug. Okay. That was pretty dumb. Slow that down a little bit. Okay. Let's turn that down because it might blow up. Now notice the level and the tone. It's almost like they're switched spots. It's kind of weird. Let's get to like a 303 like patch real quick. Of course, it's not spot on, but it's close enough. I wonder how this will sound. Now notice most 303s when they go through distortion, it's giving them more of like a crunch to the sound, but this is like just giving it like a weird buzzy noisiness. This is a weird kind of distortion. Like I said. Oh wow, it does make a subtle difference. Listen to the subtle difference this distortion makes. This is all the way up. You hear the difference? So it does actually work. It's very subtle. Let's do one last patch, something weird. Alright. See, we notice that difference now. Like an organ style patch. It's a very weird, subtle kind of pedal mod. Like I said, everything's switched around and we got weird effects. The distortion's kind of different than what you normally expected. It's kind of like just a noisiness crunch to it. Alright, well that's enough for this video. Maybe you thought this was interesting. This is going to be one I will be selling. Because, you know, yeah, it's not really my style, but someone might like this. You could probably get some cool uses out of this pedal, I think, probably. There's actually no physical drilling on it, so it still looks nice. I do plan on putting my logo on here. Should be getting the logos in a couple days. Sometime next week, maybe. I don't think it'll be sold that quick. So I'll be putting the logo on this pedal. Pretty interesting. But yeah, if you liked it, I guess leave a like, leave a comment. And yeah, let's just to show you here. It's hard to take this off from this angle. There we go. See, we still got our battery compartment. Unlike that reptile we did last, you can actually use the battery still on this one. It's a very weird. It's a very kind of weird thing we got with this. Alright, well, I'm out of here, and yeah. My next video is not gonna really be. I've been doing a lot of mod stuff. My next video is gonna be something different. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit, so it might be a while before I make that video. It was still gonna be a while before I made a video, but I decided just to mod this. I thought this would be a real quick mod, but I had to be really creative trying to find the right routing to get some interesting results for this. It's so basic that there's not really much mangling you can do to it without just replacing tons of components. And that's not really my style. I actually did try replacing some components, but the effects weren't really worth even using the components for. So yeah, peace guys, and check out my other pedal mods if you like them. This one will be for sale on my Reverb shop. It's going to be about probably the same price you'd pay for one of these unmodded. And you're wondering, whoa, why would you sell it so cheap? So what I try to do is I try to only mod pedals when I can find them dirt, no, but when I can find them super dirt cheap. That way I can mod them and still sell them cheap enough where people are like, whoa, it's a good deal. So yeah, that's how I'm going to sell it. Alright, see you guys. And oh yeah, if you're watching this video on reverb.com, make sure to check out my other listings. Alright, see you guys.